Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Alright, so Irv Gotti was doing a Breakfast Club interview. Very good interview, by the way. If you have not checked it out, check it out. And by the way, subscribe to my channel. What am I doing here? Let me not forget to drop my promo. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. For all the exclusive content, subscribe to my channel ASAP. Make that happen for the kid, and you'll get all my content first. And it's exclusive. I can promise you about that. You know, I'm the one rocking with and checking out all the interviews and everything else in the culture as soon as it happens. I'm trying my best. Anyways, Irv Gotti did a Breakfast Club interview on Friday. It's a really good interview. It's about an hour long. Check it out when you get the chance. Talked about a lot of things. Got a new show coming on BET Tales that I'm very excited for. But one question he was asked, of course, the ongoing beef of 50 Cent. I think all my New Yorkers who wear big Tims and big blue jeans know what I'm talking about and what time it is with the Irv Gotti, 50 Cent, Ja Rule, everything that transpired in the 2000 with these guys and these big names who had these huge records, and 50 Cent was the biggest rapper in New York. I mean, everything. You get it. We get the whole thing, what happened behind the scenes and everything else. Irv Gotti was talking about it, and he was talking about how he met this witch, right? This is a crazy story, and how this witch told him that one day no one's going to believe you and your life is going to go through hell. These are the words of Irv Gotti. For those who don't understand how big 50 Cent was musically, because I'm young, but trust me, 50 Cent is my era. I know I got a lot of young supporters on the TALIAFERRO channel as well, but trust me, there was a given time, I'd say a 3 to 6 year stretch, where 50 Cent was not only the biggest thing out of New York, he was the biggest thing in music. Then I believe it was like the Kanye then Wayne era. But let's not sleep. Let's not act like 50 Cent at one given time was not the biggest thing in music. He was. All right. So 50 Cent must have found out about this interview, and he ain't like it. And 50 Cent, the king of petty, who's always gonna get that last laugh on social media, he's one of the best at it. He got on his social media account and was like, "You think people can't see you soft, Irv? You say you beat the feds? No, you never did nothing, you fucking punk. I will slap the shit out of you and you will say, thanks, may I have another one, LOL." Then he went on to say, and this is where it probably got a little ugly from 50 Cent's side. He was like, "LOL, Irv, you in love with a call girl? Shorty was one of Taz's angels." Shaking my head, "And you just kiss her in the mouth. You gotta get your life together, sucker. Man, stop kissing a prostitute. Wait, you can't stop. You love her. Come on, Irv." And I know 50 Cent, he is the king of sarcasm and petty. By the way, that Power Season 4 on the way. But 50 Cent and Irv Gotti, two guys that have been staples. Remember, hip-hop started in New York, and New York was the era in the 90s and the early 2000s that ran everything musically before the South and Atlanta took over. And it's a shame that 17, 18 years later, Irv Gotti and 50 still can't get along. But I do want you to understand this. There's real street shit that's tied into this. Now, in the interview, to be fair, Irv Gotti said, "Look, I don't have any problems with 50 Cent. I have no enemies. I don't think 50 is going to be that kind-hearted in the midst of it." It is a shame that these two guys who were so influential in what was going on, I mean, these guys are directly connected to a lot of what happened with Nas and Jay-Z. Obviously, 50 Cent is connected to pretty much everything in New York. He was either you really liked 50 or you really was against 50. And these are just one of the stories where this guy and Ja were really against 50. And there's real street things that were tied to it as well. What do you think about one of these old hip-hop folk tales? I feel like that's like the thing now. It's like, that's been like 14, 13 years ago, guys. Y'all old now, 12, 13 years ago. What do you think about this whole 50 Cent, Ja Rule, Irv Gotti fiasco? Talk to me in the comment box below if you can take me back and even inform Mr. TALIAFERRO a little bit on it. 50 Cent clowns Irv Gotti after Irv Gotti did an interview. I'm just trying to provide a little context to what happened and why 50 is clowning Irv Gotti on social media. Irv did a Breakfast Club interview, told some old stories, and 50 Cent took offense to it. Thank you for the time, love, support. Don't take it for granted. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com. Again, that's booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com.